Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Guys, we are entering grilling season, and this is the perfect side dish right here to go with your nice grilled food. I got me some nice, good meaty baked beans right here. Guys, this thing is loaded with meat and packed with flavor. So we're going to jump into this video, and I'm going to show you exactly how I get this thing done. Alright, so here's my list of items right here that I'm going to be using for this recipe. I got me some ground beef right here that I'm going to go ahead and finish off. This is about 1.5 pounds of ground beef that I have. I got me a green bell pepper. I got an onion, 2 cans of Bush's baked beans, the original, light brown sugar, my favorite barbecue sauce, and I have me some sausage links, some onion powder. There you go, the mustard that I'm going to be using also, and some Heinz ketchup, and a little black pepper. Alright, so first things first, we are going to go ahead and get our sausages browned off a little bit. Now, you do not have to brown yours, you could just add it to the final mix before you put it in the oven, but I like to go ahead and brown mine off some and add that extra layer of flavor inside of this. Alright, so once I get that in, we're just going to let those brown up a little bit on each side, and once we have them browned off like this right here, we're going to just go ahead and get those taken out. Alright, once we get those taken out, then I'm going to come in here and add my ground beef to it. We're going to let this ground beef get nice and brown off. Now, I'm not going to season this at first, guys, because this is going to probably have some liquid that comes out of this, and I don't want to throw away my seasoning, so we're going to let this brown off completely first, and then I'll come back and season it. Alright, so I got my ground beef pretty much browned off right here, and you can see all of this excess liquid inside of it. I'm just going to go ahead and discard that because we do not want that inside of our beans. So I'll go ahead and get that discarded, and then I'll come back. We're going to season this thing up now. See, we just have just a little bit of liquid left. I'm going to go ahead and season this up with some black pepper. And I'm going to come in and put some onion powder inside of here also. You guys could season this with whatever you would like. I just keep it simple. Alright, then I'm going to come and add a little regular white salt to it. This is one of the few times you guys will see me use white salt. I gotta have white salt on my ground beef when I'm making it like this, or a regular hamburger or something. But other than this and making regular white rice, I do not use this regular salt at all. Alright, so we give that a nice mix. And once we get our seasonings mixed in like that, we're going to come in and add our onions and bell pepper to the mix, because we're going to get those cooking so these could be nice and soft, or just about soft, when they go in the oven, because this is only going to cook for 1 hour, and I don't want to put them in completely raw because they'll probably still be crunchy, and that's not what I want inside of my baked beans. So we're just going to go ahead and get our onions and bell peppers mixed in right here now. Get them started on the process of getting nice and soft. Alright, so once we have those in, we're going to let those cook for a few minutes, and then I'm going to come inside of here and I'm going to add my sausages back to the mix. You can see our onions and bell peppers cooked down just a little bit. And I'm going to put my sausage back in here. And then what I'm going to do is turn that down to a medium low heat. Mix all of that in. Turn it down to a medium low, and then I'm going to cover this. And once I cover this, that's going to allow my vegetables to get nice and tender, and it's going to allow all of those flavors to kind of marry together before we add them to our beans. So I'll cover that, let it cook for about 5 to 8 minutes or so. And then I'll be back, and we're going to put this bean together and in the oven. Alrighty guys, I am back. Look at the little piece of pork that I found inside of the can. I don't ever see these. I know it's supposed to be pork and beans and stuff, but I don't ever see the pork in it. But we got our 2 cans of Bush's baked bean inside of this pan right here. Alright, then we're going to season our beans up a little bit. I know they're already seasoned, but we're going to kick that seasoning up just a little bit more. Put some black pepper inside of here. And I'm going to come in and add me a little bit more onion powder to the mix. Alright, once we get that onion powder added, I'm going to come and add a few tablespoons of ketchup inside of here. Then I'm going to follow that up, maybe about 3 tablespoons of this yellow mustard inside of here also. I'm not a big fan of mustard, guys, so I'm not going to put as much as maybe somebody else would put. Alright, so once I get that mustard added, I'm going to come in here and add some of this Kraft honey mustard, excuse me, Kraft sweet honey barbecue sauce right here. This is my favorite sauce to use when I'm doing anything barbecue. I'm going to add about half a cup of that. And once I get that added, I'm going to come in and add me a little light brown sugar to the mix. Alright, come on with the brown sugar, Kenny. What's taking you so long? I'm going to add about 1/4 of a cup of light brown sugar inside of here. Alright, then all I'm going to do is just give this a nice good mix. Get everything combined together. Alright, you guys notice I didn't put any kind of sodium inside of this because I am afraid of all of that salt, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't have any high blood pressure or anything, and I'm not trying to get it, so I'm very careful of how much sodium based seasoning and stuff that I use. So after we get that mixed in a little bit, we're going to come in here, we're going to taste this thing. Make sure that we are on the right track because we already know we got our ground beef and everything seasoned up pretty good. So after I tasted it, I felt it was just a little bit too sweet from the brown sugar and the honey barbecue sauce and that ketchup. So I add a little bit more pepper, kind of balance that out. I don't want a really sweet baked bean. Alright, so we got that extra black pepper inside of there. That's going to balance that out. That sweetness. Now I'm just going to come in here, guys, and add my meat to this. And this is going to be ready to go in the oven. Guys, I told you this is nice, good, meaty baked beans. That's definitely what it is. You see all of this ground beef and sausage that I have going inside of here. And we are going to put every bit of it inside of here, too. Get all of that out of this pan. Alright. Then I'm going to just go ahead and Give that a real good mix. Get all of this mixed together. Nice good beans and sausage, ground beef, onions, and bell pepper. And then what I did is I just added a little water to my pan. Get all of that residue out. We're just going to add this to it. Just to add just a little bit more liquid inside of here. Alright, so this is ready to go in the oven, guys. It's going to go in the oven 325. And I let it go for 1 hour till it was nice and bubbly around the edges. And that let me know that it was done. So I'll be back, show you guys the final product, and do a nice taste test for you. Alright guys, so this is our baked beans out of the oven after 1 hour cook time, uncovered. Go ahead and give that a mix. You can see all of that nice good steam coming up off of that. This thing is piping hot. Oh, that's a nice pretty pan of baked beans right there. I know you guys are going to absolutely enjoy this. There's a nice side to your barbecue. Look at that. Vegetables nice and tender. Sausages got a nice little color on it. So I'm going to plate this thing up, guys, and take my thumbnail and my videos and all of that good stuff. And I'm going to give it a taste for you. Nice, good, meaty baked beans. Alright, guys, coming in with a real quick taste test here. Nice, good, meaty baked beans. Memorial Day. Look at that, guys. I chipped my bowl. Just look at that. Okay. Oh. Makes me mad, boy. Look at that nice one. Look at that big old piece of meat in there. Look at a piece of this sausage. This thing is hot. I'll get some of that onion and that bell pepper right there. This thing is hot. Look at the smoke. Gotta blow that. Don't be fooled. This thing will burn your mouth up. Okay, going in. Like Chef would say, going in. Oh, that's so good. You taste that brown sugar right off the top. If I had some liquid smoke in this, that would be perfect. Great. What y'all know about that? Alright, I'm going in. Alrighty, guys. So that is nice, good, meaty baked beans right there. Nice and thick, just the way that I like it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you are new. And please follow me on Facebook. Facebook is growing now. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget the hashtag, guys. This be a blessing to someone. Peace.